what is a major arcana and what does it mean when a major arcana shows up in your reading for yourself or when you're reading cards for somebody else. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I am Tanvi, this is my studio. These are my tarot cards which have just the major arcana that I'm going to pull towards the end of this video. So please stay with me. So before I go on and talk about the significance of major arcanas, I would just like to say that in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the links to my website, my Instagram and my YouTube where I upload free readings and talks are in the description of this episode. So please feel free to contact me. A major arcana, like the word says, major, at times can signify something that's quite very significant in your life. For example, when asking about a relationship and a major arcana shows up, this can definitely mean that you might end up with that person. This might be a very significant soulmate or twin flame, whatever jargon you believe in, whatever label you like. If not, somebody who's supposed to live with you for the rest of your life, this could also mean somebody who's going to have a huge impact on your life. This can also mean that this person's presence might motivate you to pursue your calling and go after your purpose in this lifetime. That's also pretty huge. Similarly, in the same way it goes for in case you're asking for your career and a couple of major arcana show up. That also means that these actions that are represented by the major arcana cards are sort of very significant for your career and for the rest of your life. So it really is a way in which your spirit guides want to communicate the, how do I say this? The importance, okay, and the weightage of a particular situation in hand with the help of major arcanas. Major arcanas, and I don't like to endorse this topic a lot, but at times it can also signify things that are sort of out of your hands. For example, you've been working hard for a goal, but you don't see a result and you don't see a direction, but you're just keeping the faith and you just keep going and you're just going forward. Now, in this case, when a major arcana shows up, it also tells you that the timing that is at play and the results when they will come into play will be according to divine timing and not as per your wishes. Our ego's time is what we think. For example, we might think that we are supposed to get married at so-and-so age, or we are supposed to have this much money at this much age, or our business is supposed to blossom in these many months. But most times things don't go as per our plans. It's because divine timing or God's timing is at play. So that representation can also be signified by the major arcana, which is like telling you that don't worry, this is your destiny. Things will play out at the right moment and at the right time, and then you'll be grateful for the things that did not work out and for all the things that did work out. So just be patient. Moreover, there are 22 major arcanas. Okay, so now I'm going to pull a card from the major arcanas. I only have major arcanas today. Let's see what significant event is going to happen in your life and what is a significant guidance. Okay, that's great. Oh, this is really great. So we have the Fool and we have the World. Personally, for me, these are two of the happiest cards in the major arcana decks. So the Fool talks about having faith, not knowing where you're guided towards, not knowing the end result, but still trusting your intuition before it makes sense. The Fool also has a dog. The dog often represents loyalty, and this represents a spirit guide. In some cases, this can also represent a friend that you might have very soon, because I am getting a strong message that if you're watching this video, you might reunite or unite with your soul tribe. Okay, people who would understand your soul and your desires and would help you be more free. Now, the World card represents all the fixed signs. So the fixed signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. All these fixed signs have sort of, fixed energy, which means that it can mean that they're very assertive because it's in the upright. So it's sort of like a combination of all these four signs. Scorpios impact is that you deal well with pressure, you deal well with your fears, you deal well with negativity, and you know how to transmute your pain into the best of your abilities. Leo's positive side is the fact that they're very confident. So the confidence, and then we have Aquarius, which talks about out of the box thinking just like nobody else, and being a little eccentric when it comes to following your dreams. And finally, we have Taurus. Taurus represents determination, practicality, and looking at every aspect of a particular goal that you would like to achieve. So overall, the message is that trust your intuition before it makes sense to you. Know that every hobby, every quote-unquote direction that you feel like taking is for a reason. Every person that you're attracted to is for a reason. And the reason might not be very clear because our ego wants to know the reason right now, right here. But most of the times, because we have major arcanas, you will only get to know the reason at the right time and at the right place, at divine timing. Okay, so trust in God's plan, because our plans are never as good as God's plans. So just trust that. The World card also represents finishing of a cycle, ending up of a significant phase in your life, and Fool talks about new beginning. So whatever stress, or if you have been going through certain problematic situations in the past, believe that it is in the past, and there's a new beginning coming for you. So please keep following your dreams, because it'll all make sense very soon. Okay, and I hope that this was helpful in some way, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye, take care.